I thought I'd go out on a limb today and review, not so much review, but maybe compare a new holster that I bought with one that I've been using for about a year and a half now. This is my Old Faithful. It came from the company Old Faithful, and I bought it actually as a kit and paid about $35 for it about 18 months ago. And I had to cut out and mold the Kyvex and assemble it, but it came together really well, and it has been just an awesome holster. It's very comfortable. Never know it's even on. It's perfect for my gun. Everything is just, I love it. So it's been a great holster, really high quality, and I would have bought another one, but they apparently have stopped doing the kit, and now the holster is about $90 all said and done. And that was more than I really wanted to spend for another holster for a different gun. And so I had been seeing these Alien Gear holsters online and a little leery, will be honest. I mean, the price was about $35, I think, total, and maybe $38 total, and that included shipping. I ordered it at the end of July and had it almost exactly 2 weeks later, and built exactly the way I wanted it. And I wanted a left-hand model with the metal clips and the tan leather back. I had read some stuff about the Alien Gear in a version 2.0 or something that was made out of neoprene or some man-made material, and people being concerned that it would sweat. I didn't get any of that. I got leather and I got metal clips instead of plastic clips, so pretty happy with it when it showed up. It looks good. The only thing I've done to it since I've got it is I moved the clips so that it would ride a little bit lower on these I don't know which one to call them, nuts maybe. These, by the way, are going to come out. I've left them in for the video, but now that I'm doing the video, they're about to come out of the holster. They tend to catch when you try to slide it into your waistband. They catch on things because you can see they protrude out pretty good, 3/16 or so. Anyway, so I thought maybe I'd just do a quick comparison for if you're considering the Alien Gear and maybe on the fence like I was for a little while. First thing I'll tell you is the leather is not the same quality. The leather quality of the Old Faithful it's a denser material, and I don't know if you can see it, but it is actually, believe it or not, is the Old Faithful leather is just a little bit thicker than the Alien Gear. However, I haven't had any problems. I've only had this for a couple of weeks, and I've worn it probably, I don't know, 5 or 6 times now, and it's comfortable. It molds easily to your shape. I mean, it's pretty flexible. So I'm wondering if once I've sweated it in it a few times, if it'll stiffen up and maybe the leather will get a little denser. You can kind of see, it's just a little grainier on the edge, and the surface is not quite the same quality. Kind of moves around under your thumb a little bit. You can see it wrinkles up, whereas the Old Faithful just doesn't do that. It's just a real high grade leather. The rest of the holsters, they're almost identical. You can see the clips, same size, same shape. They're spring metal, identical clips on them. The Kyvex shell, if I can do this without making you dizzy. The Kyvex shell is almost identical. I would almost venture to say that the Kyvex on the Alien Gear may be just a hair thicker, a little bit heavier. They have a different texture to them, but I think they did a better job molding the Alien Gear than I did when I molded my Old Faithful. Let's see what else. The nuts, almost identical in function, a little bit different look to them, but for the most part they're pretty much exactly the same. So pretty happy with it so far, and for the price I don't think you can beat it. I was going to show you let me show you a little bit about what came with it as well. Okay, the first thing I'll show you that it came with is a collection of different spacers, different lengths, and each of them has a different length screw associated with it, which is going to be great for should I ever need to change the distance here between the shell and the leather to tighten it up or loosen it. Right now it's pretty perfect. It holds really well, and don't see need to change it. But if you do need to change it, they provide you this nice little kit of spacers. An Allen wrench comes with it to be able to remove the hardware, so you have to go just digging through your toolbox. Came with this awesome alien head that I don't know what an old guy like me is going to do with that, but came with one. It also came with this sticker, which I don't know what I'll stick it on. Probably nothing. Then it came with kind of an instruction sheet as well. Where to carry, how to put it in your pants, and so forth. If you've ever carried, I'm sure you already know all that, so it's nothing. But it's kind of a nice little card. And then finally, I think this is probably the best thing about this holster. One of the best things about it is their guarantee. 30-day test drive. You can, if you don't like it after 30 days, you can send it back, and they'll buy it back, no questions asked. The shell, this is kind of cool too, because all of their shells have the same hole pattern here for the leather. If you had a different gun and you wanted to do a new shell for it, you can get a new shell. And simply just screw it onto this thing, and boom, you got a new holster essentially, which is really nice. And then there you have a thing called their forever warranty. They say if any part of the alien gear holster ever breaks for any reason, including the clips, will repair or replace it free. So pretty happy with that. I remember reading that on the website, but I don't remember. I didn't pay a lot of attention to it when I got the card. It was kind of nice to see. So if you're thinking about an alien gear holster, I would tell you to go ahead and get it. I'm not a professional and I don't carry for law enforcement or anything like that, but it is comfortable. It's easy to get in and out. It seems to be well made. So I can't really say anything bad about it at all. Like I say, the difference between it and my Old Faithful is just the leather quality, but I can't see that ever being an issue for me. And if it wears out, I've got a triple ironclad triple guarantee. I suppose I can get some new leather for it. So anyway, if you're, like I say, if you're thinking about getting one, I wouldn't hesitate. I'd go ahead and make the call.